2. Hi there, Fox 61 meteorologist Rachel Piscatelli here. So for today, it is going to be a cold day overall, brisk and chilly with wind gusts up towards 35 to 40. When you factor that in, it's going to make things feel like the 30s for much of the afternoon. So any outdoor plans, if you're going shopping later on today, you want to plan accordingly for that. It's almost repeat weather for Saturday with the exception of the wind. While it still will be breezy, it won't be as gusty, winds towards 20 to 25. For our Sunday, we are tracking some changes. Our numbers are going to get up into the upper 40s to close to 50 degrees, but we are watching the opportunity for some rain that develops through the midday period, with the strongest or at least the heaviest rain coming through between 3 and 5 o'clock in the evening. Wind gusts are up towards 30 to 35 miles per hour now. Moving forward, they're going to stay that way. An isolated gust closer to 40 can't be ruled out. Into the overnight hours tonight, we will still have a little bit of wind out of the west, but I do think it does diminish a little bit. You may notice it, very similar to Thanksgiving. And then as we head towards Saturday morning, looking at gusts closer to 20 to 25 miles per hour through that midday period before we start to gradually see a decrease in the winds. So for today, temperatures anywhere from 39 to about 45 degrees, but you do want to factor in the wind chill that's going to be out there. Heading through the overnight hours tonight, temperatures dipping back into the 20s and the 30s. Saturday features numbers close to 40 to about 42 degrees, mid 40s along the shoreline, mostly sunny, winds 10 to 20. Then for Sunday, I do think we're going to start off dry. It's going to be chilly. Temperatures will start off near 30 degrees. And then by the late morning, early afternoon, we are going to start to see thicker clouds around. Midday period brings in some lighter rain. So it's going to start off rather light and manageable. Snow to the north, and then eventually this overspreads the state with a line of heavier rain that pushes through. That is tied to the front that's actually going to bring some reinforcing cold air to our area for early next week. So temperatures next week are going to struggle. The average temperature for this time of year is around 47 degrees, and we're going to find ourselves well below that for many days, including Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The next thing we're going to be watching is going to be for Tuesday for the opportunity for some accumulating snow here in our state. So it's cold but dry for Monday. Tuesday, this is the European model with the track that brings it a little further to the south, which would pull in that colder air, bringing much of the state some accumulating snow, some mix in central areas, and a mix in rain for southern areas before this begins to clear out. It's going to be messy either way. Still a couple of scenarios still on the table. A closer to the coast track would bring more of a wintry mix to the area with snow, a better opportunity for that for our friends to the north, like in New Hampshire and Vermont. A further offshore track, which is the one that I just showed you, would be more of an opportunity for some plowable snow. So either way, we'll watch it. Maybe messy Tuesday into Wednesday. Temperature wise, it's going to be cold too, 20s and 30s for daytime highs and morning lows through much of next week, right down to the shoreline. That is a look at your forecast. You can find your full forecast on fox61.com, Fox 61 Plus, and on our Fox 61 News app. Have a great day.